Do you find yourself scratching your head when you hear Barack Obama made a comment? Well, only because I have impetigo and ringworm. No. Made a comment and, oh, I see, because I was using the head scratcher. People dug the head scratcher, I think. And then have one of his supporters in the room with you re-explain what he, Obama, really meant. It drives me absolutely insane. I literally wonder if sometimes I am on an episode of Punk'd or something, I start looking for the hidden cameras. Listen, you just have to accept, and the frustration comes in where you think that his most ardent devotees are going to start falling out of love with him. They're not. They've got too much invested now. They used to genuinely love him. Now they realize they've got problems, but they don't want to look like an idiot. So they're going to start explaining him more and how he makes sense. He was just voted the 15th greatest president ever by a group of scholars. Now, I defy anybody to look at this first year and a half and see the 15th greatest presidency of all time. I think that some of the people who really loathe him the most probably see it as worse than I do. But I see it as an 8 out of 10 on the bad scale. I don't see it as 10. There's been a couple things I've dug. I dig the way he's upped the drone attacks against our enemies. And I dig the fact that a couple times he's pressed people in the school system to get more accountable about the school system. So there's been a couple things there, but I would say it on 1 being the best and 10 being as bad as it could be. I'd give it an 8. Pretty bad. But there are people who are in the 1 and 2 business who are never going to budge because they realize they'd look like fools. A year and a half ago they were telling you that this guy could walk on water. And he's not even that good at it. He's kind of inept, and he's starting to not make any sense. So it's been a pretty, a Nantucket sleigh ride from Messiah to Pariah. And they're a little embarrassed. A year ago, this guy was making people faint when he spoke. Now they're just nodding off, and that's a rough year. So they're not going to concede that. So don't let them upset you. Just get it in your head. They're never going to budge. Joe Klein is never going to budge. Enjoy these samples of the Bathrobe Sessions, a weekly video available only to members of the DMZ, the Dennis Miller Zone, on DennisMillerRadio.com.